Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's time for finding Forex setups. I hope you're all doing well, you've been learning, you've been trading, or you've been watching the charts. I hope you have been doing that. It's time for finding Forex setups. So, without wasting my time, let's get started. As a day trader, when you wake up every morning, okay, a day trader, you trade every day, right? That's why you're a day trader. Not actually every single day, but you sit on your charts and you trade every day. That is your bread and butter setup. So you must always sit on your chart and trade, right? Good. Because of that, when you wake up every morning or every time, whatever your schedule is, the first thing you have to do is to go to forexfactory.com. If you want to trade any forex pair, go to forexfactory.com to check for any news updates. If there's going to be any red news, you don't take any trade. So you go to forexfactory.com, just visit the website and see if there's going to be any news to any of the currencies before you even think of trading the market. Then the second thing you have to do is that you check your currency trend meter. You open your currency trend meter. I like the currency trend meter because it is actually my magic, okay? It's like my magic wand to the forex market. It's my window to the forex market. I discovered this currency trend meter long time ago, about 5 years ago, and since then I've never looked back because I realized that that was all what I needed. I installed other versions of currency trend meter, but it wasn't really as I wanted. It wasn't working as I wanted to actually view the market in that way. But when I got this particular currency trend meter, it is free, okay? Always the link is always in the description below. You can just download it and install it on MT5, okay? When you install it, it will just open like any chart. It will just be like any chart, as you can see. Just open an chart. Just you can see the window with some red and black things to be reading. So when I discovered this currency trend meter, I was actually grateful. I learned it and I mastered it. I mastered the art of trading the currency trend meter. So the currency trend meter is my window to the market. It just tells me which currency is strong and which currency is weak. That's the main job of the currency trend meter. So as a trader, your tools are just there. You have to know how you're going to interpret them. So the currency trend meter tells me what? Which currency is strong and which currency is weak. And me as a trader, I decided to merge the strongest with the weakest because I want to find a trending market. The strongest with the weakest. If a stronger guy is chasing the younger guy, then definitely the weaker guy, the market will be trending, right? Trending either downwards or trending upwards. The same way, if you want to search for a ranging market, you search for what? Strongest with the strongest. You said they'll be ranging because they'll be turning upside down the same way. So you see, this currency trend meter is actually very powerful because before I even open a chart, how I analyze the currency trend meter makes me get a clean chart to trade. If you just open any chart without the currency trend meter, you see that the market is very choppy. It's not trending, it's not going sideways. You don't know what mode the market is in. So the currency trend meter is telling you the mode the market is in. It tells you which mode the market is in. So before I even open any chart, I know that this chart is going to be trending or this chart is going to go sideways. And the currency trend meter helps me to get clean charts. Clean. If it's trending, you can see that it's trending clean. If it's ranging, you see that the market is ranging clean. It sorts out all the unnecessary noise. Because if you analyze the market trend meter in the nice way, you'll be able to spot out which market condition you are not supposed to trade and which market condition you are supposed to trade. So let's see, let's get the currency trend meter and let's see what I was looking at today, just to be able to also be familiar with it. Okay, so pay attention to whatever I'm going to do. I'm going to record it and then you see the check the pens I'm going to use to write. Okay, so that anywhere the cursor moves, you follow it, so that you also be able to analyze your market in the same way. Okay, if you sit on your chart. So let's see what I took today. So as you can see on the currency trend meter today, on the H4, we always look for the currency trade, the trades on the H4, right? The H4. On the H4, what is strong, what is weak? You can see that the card is strong. Can you see? Card is strong. And what is weak? You can see that the euro is weak. Can you see the euro is weak? Good. So what can you merge? We can say euro card, right? You can merge the euro with the card. Good. Euro card. What else is strong? What else is weak? You can also merge the same card with Swiss. Can you see? Swiss. The Swiss is also weak. So we can say card with the Swiss. Good. Card with the Swiss. What else can we merge? We can merge the AUD too. Can you see? The AUD. But I did not choose the AUD because I realized that though on the H4 it was strong, see here, it was strong on the H4, but I realized that the whole time frame, the lower time frames are weak. So I didn't like it. I actually could have traded just, but I didn't like it. Okay, at least I want this one to also be green. So I didn't like it. I just decided to let it go. So I just look at the charts, euro card switch, and I also decided to merge the two ranging ones. Okay, the two weaker ones. So I want to find a ranging market. So I merge the switch euro. So I can say the euro with the switch. Euro with the switch. And what am I finding for? So these two are going to give me what? Trending markets, right? The market will be trending. When I merge these two, the market will always be trending. But when I merge these two, I'm going to get what? Ranging. Guys, do you see? So when you open a chart, you realize that the market will be ranging. I'm going to get a ranging market. So the market will be ranging. So you see, when you open your chart every day, when you open the currency trade meter, you're able to find out which currency is strong and which currency is weak, and then you merge them, or the weakest to the weakest, or to the strongest to the strongest. Right now, I look for three charts. Yes, I look for 3 charts. So when I open this chart, I realized that the market was exactly as I wanted it to be, because the currency trade meter is telling me, I'm interpreting the currency trade meter in my own way I understand, and it's telling me that this market will be trending, this market will be ranging. So let's see the first trade I look at, and whether I got a trade or not, and the setup. So you also keep it in your mind, you'll be able to take the same thing next time. So the first chart we were looking at on the currency trade meter was what? Was euro card. Do you remember? Euro card. And what can we see? We are on the H1, M15, sorry. We're on the M15 time frame. Can you see? So the strategies can be traded on H1 or M15. I always tell you. So I realized that when I opened the market was also trending beautifully. That's it. When you always see the currency trade meter, you see a nice trending market or nice trending market. So when I opened the market, I realized that the market broke out of this zone. Can you see? Support zone. It broke out. So I was waiting. I'll wait for the market to retrace back, and then I'll enter here. Somewhere here. But here I was out because I trade the Asian session, and then I sleep a little. Okay, I have to go to bed. So when the market came back here, I was asleep at my local time. This zone, I was asleep, so I could not catch this entry. I would have entered on this candle, because this candle is a bearish engulfing pattern. I would have entered here, but not get any entry because I was what? Asleep, guys. But I trade the Asian session, and I trade the Europe session too. Sometimes I trade the US session. So I think around this zone, yeah, when I woke up, the market was somewhere here. The market was somewhere here. I think something like that. And I couldn't take the trade. So I waited. I was doing my own thing, and I realized that later in the evening, per my local time, I read the market came back to the same zone again. So let me clean this, guys. The market came to the same zone again. The market came to the same zone again. Gave me what? Bearish engulfing pattern again. Can you see? Can you see this pattern? Guys, are you watching? Bearish engulfing pattern again. And then I entered here. Look at my log. Can you see my log? It's very small, but just open your eyes, you can see. Can you see my log here? This zone. Can you see there's something there? Yes, that is MT5. When you take a trade, then you need to log it in. So I entered here, and then I exited. Can you see my exit here? Good. And my take profit was behind the pattern. So the question you must ask yourself is that, which setup was I looking for? Which setup did I trade right now? Which setup? Yes, who can tell me? Look at the setup. Who can tell me? Which setup? Yes, tell me. You can see that there was what? Breakout, right? So the other support. This is actually my favorite strategy. That is breakout continuation, okay? Support, breakout, retrace, give you a pattern, you take your trade, or when it retraces back again, you take your trade. So I took my trade here. Can you see? So I took my trade here. That's a very beautiful pattern. Breakout continuation pattern. But something fortunate also happened. On this chart, I found 2 trades. Actually, when I opened the chart this morning, I was also doing the screenshots, okay? I trade early in the morning. So when I was opening to take the screenshot, because yesterday when the trade closed, I was asleep. When I opened the chart to take the screenshot, I realized that the market has also bounced back to the moving average again. So I decided to take another trade. See here. So you see that aside this trade that I took, the market also bounced back in the morning. So I was watching. I wanted the market to give me a confirmation pattern anywhere around this area, so that I will take the market down. But the market did not give me confirmation pattern. So I decided to wait. When I waited, fortunately, it gave me another confirmation path. Can you see? Bearish morning star, bearish evening star. Can you see? Bearish evening star. So where is my entry? You can see that my entry was here and my exit was here. Can you see? Good. Just this morning, and stop loss was here. Very simple. So when you open your chart, you must always look for trade before you trade. So you can see that sometimes on the same chart, you're going to get what? 2 trades. But how you're going to journal them will be different, okay? The trade I took yesterday will be different. I'm going to put it in a different journal. Then I'll come down and put today's one too there, because today's one was not part of yesterday. Though it's on the same chart, but I'm going to journal them differently. I must not, okay, this day I took this trade and I took this trade. This day I took this trade and I took this trade. So I'm going to journal them differently. So 2 trades on the same chart, but what? I'll journal them differently. So if you're also watching me, you're my subscriber and you're watching me, you also do the same, okay? Journal your trades. Enter your trades into a journal. Please, just take an Excel sheet, okay? Take an Excel sheet, create your own journal. If you want to take trading very serious as a serious business, then you must do all these things, guys. If not, you will not become profitable. What are you going to analyze? If you're not profitable, how will you analyze that this and this and this is what you did, that's why you're not profitable? You can't tell, right? So you must what? Journal your trades. Journal every single trade down. Every trade you're going to take, journal it down. Take screenshot of your trades and put them in different folders, because Forex, it keeps changing. The environment keeps changing. So if you don't take screenshots, later you can't tell which conditions works for your strategies. That's why you must what? Take screenshot and journal it. We professional traders, we do it. If you're a beginner, you're watching me, you must also do it, because you cannot just do your own thing to become profitable, right? If you want to become successful, do what successful people do. Simple. If you want to become profitable, do what profitable people do, right? So do the same thing. Journal your trades, enter all your trades entry into a journal. If you don't have some, create an Excel sheet, okay? Create an Excel sheet. Just learn how to create an Excel sheet. Or if you don't do, I think I have one journal I can give it to you for free. I have one for my mentorship student. I also have one that I can give it to anybody for free. So create your own, okay? Or I'll send you mine, okay? So don't worry. If you want, just tell me. I'll send you my journal if you're serious about it. So create your own journal and just make sure that you enter all your trades. So let's go to the next chart and let's see the other setups I look at. So the next chart on our list, which we were looking at, was what? Was the card switch. Can you see? Card switch. And we are on the H1. Okay? You're on the H1. And where is the setup? I realized the market was trending beautifully. So where will I enter? This is for today. Okay? I did screenshot this today. This was yesterday's chart I traded. So this screenshot is for today because I did the screenshot this morning. Okay? So where is the setup? What was I looking at? I was waiting for the market to bounce back to the moving averages. Can you see? Bounce back here and give me confirmation. Then I'll ride the market up. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the market to what? To come back to this zone. Come back to this zone like this. Because this was in the morning. That's what I traded. So I was waiting for the market to bounce back. Bounce back where? Come down a little here. And then I will ride the market up. But I waited, the market did not come, right? If the market does not come, do you take any trade? No, you don't take any trade. So I waited, the market did not come. But I realized the market even gave confirmation pattern here. But I couldn't take it because it was far away. Can you imagine? Far away from the moving average. Why was it far away? Because looking at here, see the market bounced around this area. If you buy somewhere here, though it might go to your profit target, but it's a risky game you can play, right? It's a risky game. So the best thing is you wait for it to retrace to the 50 moving average. If you know what you're doing, you wait and it retraces, and then you join the market and you send it up. At least here is more better. Assuming that you have your entry here, let me change the color. Assuming that you decide to get an entry here, so you entered here, and your stop loss is here, it's far better, right? Then you ride the market up. That's all. Take a profit somewhere here. It's far better than just entering anywhere or just rushing and entering a trade anywhere. You didn't wait for the market to come, so you entered a trade here. And then maybe the market will not go to your direction. Though this one is going to the direction, it has maybe today it will still go up, but I can't tell. I'm not a magician. But I'm trying to say that it's risky to take such a trade. You should have waited for the market to fill the space, okay? Don't rush to take any trade. So this is the second chart I look at. I did not take any trade. So switch card, what? No trade. Switch card, no trade. So guys, you see, if you open your chart, you don't find any trade, you don't take any trade. When you open your chart, you should set for two things. One, you set for what? The setup. Two, the entry criteria. Every day when you open your chart, set for one, the setup. Two, the entry criteria. You have noticed that sometimes my setup will be ready, but my entry criteria will not be ready. So I don't take any trade. Entry criteria can be a candlestick pattern where you are going to enter. Sometimes you can see that there's no entry criteria, so I don't take any trade. Sometimes when I open the chart, I don't find any setup. Like this one, I don't find any setup because my setup was not ready, so I can't take any trade. So you see, if you know what you're doing, just open your chart and then just trade simple. So we open three charts, right? Open three charts, and now we've looked at two charts, right? One, I got two trades on the same chart, and one I've not gotten any trade. The third chart that I was looking for was the ranging market, and as you remember, the ranging market, we made what? We made the euro in the switch because both of them were weak. You remember? Which means we were searching for what? Ranging market, ranging market. You remember? You remember this pattern? Yes, ranging market, and the same market we can find here. Can you see the pattern? Yes. So I put my horizontal lines here. Can you see? Horizontal lines here. There's a rectangular tool and a horizontal line here. I'm waiting for the market to what? Touch any of them and give me my setup. So here on this chart, what is the setup I'm looking for? On this chart, I'm looking for three touches. The real setup I've been trading is look for three touches on a trend line or any horizontal line. So 1, 2, 3. That's all what I need. I need three touches. Three touches. So 1, 2, and 3. After the market touch again, now I have three touches. Anytime I have three touches, now my setup is ready. So I must wait for the setup to be ready, and must also wait for what? Your entry to be ready. So my setup 1, 2, 3. Can you see? So let's go and see if you can find the same thing. You can find a support here, which is 1, right? There is 2, and there is 3. So I'm waiting for the market to come back to any of these zones. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting for the market to come here, either to this zone or either to this zone. Yesterday, the market could not touch it. So yesterday, I couldn't take any trade. Do you understand? Yes, I waited for the market to touch here or here, but the market did not touch, which might not take any trade. So, guys, are you taking the lesson from this? The lesson is what? If you don't get any setup, you don't take any trade. So, 1, 2, 3. When the market touches any of the lines again, either down or it touches the upper one, any of them, you enter buy or sell immediately without any confirmation pattern. You want it touch, so the touching is a confirmation. So when you open your chart every time, when you have a confirmation before you enter, you click buy or sell, guys. Don't lose your money to the market, okay? So when you open your chart every day, what are you supposed to do for? Find the mode the market is in, the market trending or the market going sideways. And how can you do that? Using what? The currency trend meter, right? The currency trend meter tells you which market is strong, which market is weak. When you met them, you find a perfect working condition you're going to trade. Either the market will be trending or it will be ranging, right? To be ranging. Simple. The next thing you have to do is look for a setup. Look for setup. When the setup is ready, it can be any setup at all. Any setup you've learned from anywhere, from my channel or from anywhere. When the setup is ready, the next thing you have to look for is what? Entry criteria. So first, the mood the market is in. You must understand the mood the market is in. If you want to speak to somebody, you must understand where the person is, right? The mood the person is in. If the person is angry, don't go and just talk anything. The person also will respond in an anger way. The person is happy, you must also say something which is happy, right? So you must understand what you're trading. You must understand the market condition before you think of buying or selling. 2, after you identify the market condition, you identify what? Your setup. 3, your entry criteria. 4, you enter your trade. Simple. Every day, follow these steps and you become a profitable trader. Journal your trades and keep learning. You realize that over time, you begin to break even because you have been learning about psychology, you've been learning how to control emotion, you've been learning how to enter proper setup. So your account will begin to break even. You'll not be losing as you're supposed to lose again. Then over time, when you take about 20, 30 to you realize that you are now becoming profitable. That's how it is, guys. So keep learning, keep yourself motivated, and never give up. This is OAS, your mentor. See you next time.